Hello guys, welcome to modular piece with trim sheet. So we're gonna create some modular pieces and then use a trim sheet to help us to get details like bevel and other random stuff on those surfaces. To start with, one thing I do want to change is actually the grade. Okay. Now there are different methods and different systems that to regulate your sizes for your modular pieces. One of them is the use the decimal kind of way, so you have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 all the way to 10, keep on going. So you from 0 to 10 to 50 to 100, that kind of like increment or things like that. Another one is by 2, so you go from a number of like maybe 16 units and then 32, 64, keep on doubling that. Okay. So in this workflow, I'm going to use the second method, which is using like doubles or binary kind of like way to increment the size. So that means I have to go ahead and change my grade to use that methodology, right? So here I'm going to change the width to like 512 units, okay? And every 16 unit will have, actually let's try 256, yeah. And then subdivision will be divided by 16. 16 times 16, 16 is 256, okay? Now the color of the axis can be black, the grid lines can be red, and then subdivided lines can be anything else. I think I can go for grid and apply, okay? And now you can see I have those, this kind of like set up, okay? All right, I can also show the numbers on the axis just to be super clear on what's going on. You can see I have 256 as the red line, and then going on to the very edge of the grade. Okay. All right. So now if I go ahead and start creating a cube here, let's just do something simple. I'm gonna make it that much big. So 256. Actually, 512 is the size I want to go for. 512, and then the height, I'm gonna shrink it down, right, to something like 32, okay, maybe even 16, based on how thick you want this piece to be. All right, cool. Let me go to the top view. Now I'm gonna start adding edge loops here, or actually let me do this. Grab that and extrude faces, and let's just shrink it in, right, and then I'm gonna drag those vertices. Use word mode, holding down X and snap them to the second grade from the edge. Okay. Now we know that every square here is 16 unit. Let me just verify that. If I create a cube here and make it 16 or 32, that should fill a box here, which is exactly what's happening. So that means the thickness of this edge is 32. Okay, so those binary numbers are actually pretty useful when you do texture, because they are much easier to specify in the texturing process, because we do those like binary texture resolutions, like 32, 64, 512, 1K, 2K, 4K, right? Those are also by 2, so it's easier to set up in this case. Now, depending on if you want to use the backside or not, you could also make the backside also extruded with the same amount. So make sure that you also have the vertices or the line snapped to the second row from the edge. Okay, cool. So that's basically a simple piece here that we can use. Okay, so after that, I just need to start trying to give it detail by creating a trim sheet. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at how to do that in the next video.